అన్నాను గబక్కన మర్చిపోయా. registrar@kl-university.in.
సార్కి ఏం చేసామంటే వాట్సాప్ లింక్ పంపించాం. ఇప్పుడు దాని నుంచి ఆయన జాయిన్ అవ్వచ్చు కదా డైరెక్ట్గా.
జాయిన్ అవ్వచ్చు కానీ అదేమంటారంటే దీనిలోకి వస్తారు ఎందుకు.
I'm Dr. Subbarao here, principal here. Is Suganga Prasad there?
Sir, yes sir.
Properly, how did they చాలా cute. Let me try if I can do it, then I'll get to it.
Sir, principal sir.
Hello.
Yes sir, we are there sir.
Okay.
In just 2 minutes. In just 2 minutes
sure,
we will start.
I have joined just
yes sir.
I just want to inform, that's all.
Thank you sir. I checked
right.
sir.
Okay. Right. Okay.
సాగర్ సార్.
మేడం.
సార్కి ఇన్విటేషన్ వెళ్ళింది. ఒక్కసారి
ఇప్పుడు సార్కి ఏంటంటే నిన్న లింక్ పంపించాం మేడం.
అవునా.
ఆ లింక్ నుంచి ఆయన జాయిన్ అయిపోగలరా డైరెక్ట్ గా?
జాయిన్ అయిపోగలుగుతారు సార్, జాయిన్ అయిపోగలుగుతారు.
ఇప్పుడు ఇన్విటేషన్ అయితే వెళ్ళింది కదా, ఇంకా
ఇన్విటేషన్ కూడా వెళ్ళింది సార్.
ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు సార్కి ఫోన్ చేస్తాను. సార్ ఇప్పుడు రిజిస్ట్రార్ గారిది ఎనేబుల్ అయింది, ఒకసారి జాయిన్ అవ్వమనండి సార్. లేదు వచ్చేస్తుంది సార్, ఇప్పుడు అందరూ వస్తుంది. ప్రిన్సిపల్ గారు జాయిన్ అయ్యారు ఆల్రెడీ.
ఎస్ సార్.
వస్తుంది.
2 minutes.
అదైనా ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది సార్, ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. ఒక్క నిమిషం సార్. ఇదే మేడం. హలో, ఇదే మేడం. సార్ది ఎంట్రీ అవ్వట్లేదంట, హెచ్ఓడి సార్ది.
హెచ్ఓడి సార్దా?
వాట్సాప్ ఎంట్రీ నుంచి వస్తున్నారు.
ఓకే సార్, నేను తీసుకుంటాను. అంటే మనం బ్రాడ్కాస్ట్ ఇచ్చేయాలి. ఇచ్చేయమంటారా బ్రాడ్కాస్ట్?
అది ఇస్తే కానీ కుదరదా?
అవును సార్.
మరి సార్ జాయిన్ అయ్యారు కదా, ప్రిన్సిపల్ గారు వీళ్ళంతా.
సార్ ప్యానలిస్ట్ కదా సార్.
హెచ్ఓడి సార్ ప్యానలిస్ట్ లేదా?
ఉంది సార్. సార్ నిన్న కూడా మెయిల్ రాలేదా, అదే ఐ మీన్ మొన్న కూడా రాలేదు అని అన్నారు. సార్కి అయితే ఉంది ప్యానలిస్ట్గా.
ఇప్పుడు బ్రాడ్కాస్ట్ ఇచ్చేయమంటారు మరి?
ఒక్క సెకండ్ సార్, ఒక్క సెకండ్.
ఒకసారి చూడండి.
శ్రీదేవి మేడం స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేయరా?
ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
ఉండండి మేడం.
1 second మ్యామ్.
1 second. హెచ్ఓడి సార్ ఇంకా జాయిన్ అవ్వాలి, డిగ్నేటరీ రీల్స్ అవగానే మీకు ఇస్తాను.
Highly satisfactory only because of you, because you people attended sincerely, right? Most of
ఇదే మేడం.
సార్ ఒక్క అయిపోయింది జస్ట్. ఎస్ సార్. సార్ బ్రాడ్కాస్ట్ ఇచ్చేయండి సార్.
ఏమంటారా?
ఎస్ సార్.
హెచ్ఓడి సార్ది రాలేదు ఇంకా.
సార్ మీరు ఇవ్వండి సార్, అక్కడికి వచ్చేస్తే కనుక నేను దీనిలోకి తీసుకుంటాను.
ఓకే. సార్ చూడండి ఇప్పుడు వస్తుంది. ఇది సార్ది కూడా చూడమనండి, ఇద్దరిది వచ్చేస్తుంది. శ్రీదేవి మేడం, హలో శ్రీదేవి మేడం,
సార్
ఈ 100 మెంబర్స్ వచ్చేసారు అటెండీస్. సార్ అందులో ఉందాం చూడండి.
సార్ అక్కడ రావట్లేదు సార్. అరుణ మ్యామ్ ఇచ్చేయండి సార్, కోహోస్ట్ చేయండి సార్.
అరుణ మేడం, ఓకే.
In WhatsApp. Have a new message.
సాగర్ సార్.
మేడం,
సార్ నేమ్ దేంతో జాయిన్ అయ్యారు?
ఎం శివగంగ ప్రసాద్ అని లేదా?
Have a new message. In
సరే
WhatsApp.
కాల్ చేస్తాను.
సార్ ఇంకొకటి ప్యానలిస్ట్ యాడ్ చేయాలి సార్.
సార్ ఏ పేరుతో జాయిన్ అయ్యారా? ఓకే ఒకసారి. శ్రీదేవి మేడం, సార్కి 100 క్రాస్ అయింది, రావట్లేదని వస్తున్నారు.
సార్ ప్యానలిస్ట్ లింక్ క్లిక్ చేయమనండి సార్ని. ప్యానలిస్ట్ అని మీ నుంచి మెయిల్ వెళ్ళింది, అది క్లిక్ చేయమనండి మెయిల్లో.
Have a new message. In WhatsApp.
సార్ రిజిస్టర్ గారికి కూడా అదే ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుందండి.
సార్ ప్యానలిస్ట్ దగ్గర మీరు registrar@keiluniversity.in యాడ్ చేయండి సార్ ఒకసారి.
సార్ మీకు ప్యానలిస్ట్ కింద మెయిల్ వచ్చి ఉంటుంది కదా, అది వచ్చిందండి. ఆ లింక్ నుంచి జాయిన్ అవ్వండి సార్.
సాగర్ సార్.
మేడం,
సెట్టింగ్స్లో ప్యానలిస్ట్ దగ్గర ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఒక మెయిల్ పంపించాను, అది యాడ్ చేయరా? అలాగే రిజిస్టర్ సార్ కూడా యాడ్ చేయండి.
మీకు రావట్లేదా? మీకు ఒకసారి హోస్ట్ ఇస్తాను చూడండి మేడం.
సెట్టింగ్స్ అంటే మళ్ళీ ఎక్కడ చూడాలని?
ఓకే.
ఈ రెండు యాడ్ చేసి వీళ్ళిద్దరికే ఇన్విటేషన్ మళ్ళీ కొట్టండి సార్.
ఎట్లా? మీటింగ్ సెట్టింగ్సేనా?
మీటింగ్ సెట్టింగ్స్ సార్, ఇన్విటేషన్ ఉంటుంది చూడండి, మీటింగ్ వెబినార్ సెట్టింగ్స్లో.
సార్ మెయిల్ ఒకసారి పంపిస్తాను. మేడం దేని పంపించారు సరే చెప్తానండి మేడం. రిజిస్ట్రార్ గారిది రాలేదు, మీ ఇద్దరిది ప్యానల్ లిస్టు పెట్టాలి. వస్తుంది. శ్రీదేవి మేడం హలో
సార్ చెప్పండి.
సార్ది ఏ మెయిల్ పంపించారు?
MSivaganga@KLUniversity.in.
మెయిల్ రాలేదంటున్నారు మేడం.
సార్ మొన్న కూడా అదే అయింది. రిజిస్ట్రార్ సార్కి ఇప్పుడు యాడ్ చేశారా సార్ మీరు?
చేయలేదు ఇంకా సెట్టింగ్స్ పేజ్ రాలేదు. మీ సైడ్ నుంచి పాసిబుల్ లేదా మేడం? ఓకే
ఉండదు సార్.
Good morning to all the participants of this FDP program today. Please bear with the time. We are going on to the streamline.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. This is Registrar.
Yes, sir. I checked, sir.
Is the process correct?
Yes, sir. The
Can
same.
you say that I have joined the meeting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, within 2 minutes we will start, sir.
Okay, please.
Okay.
Can I have the display of the dignitaries who have attended?
Good morning, Registrar, sir. I'm Subbarav here.
Sir, good morning, sir. How are you?
Fine, sir. Thank you. How are you, sir?
Fine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm also just waiting for Dr. Sivaganga Prasad to initiate the program.
Because I'm technically illiterate, I'm just seeing which button needs to be pressed, etc., to speak to who.
Yeah, just that mute button is there, sir. That we need to use that.
That is displayed as mute. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Once we press it, it becomes mute.
Okay.
Once we release it, it becomes unmute.
Okay. So
right, sir.
It is now unmute now, no?
Yeah, it is unmute now. The moment we press it, becomes red. That indicates mute.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And you can also see the participants by just pressing the participants.
Okay. Right.
Right,
Thank
sir.
you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
ఇప్పుడు చూస్తున్నాను వస్తుంది వచ్చింది ఇప్పుడు జస్ట్ ఓకే.
Sir,
Yes.
హలో
Hello.
HOD sir, can we start?
యా ప్లీజ్ స్టార్ట్ మేడం.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Aruna ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
అలా జాయిన్ మేడం రిజిస్టర్ గా
sir.
జాయిన్ అయ్యారా?
Yes, sir. Registrar sir is there. Principal sir is there.
యా ప్లీజ్ కన్ఫర్మ్ మీ రిజిస్టర్ సార్ ఈస్ జాయిన్డ్ ఆర్ నాట్?
Yes, sir. He joined, sir. Already.
Principal sir is
I joined.
Yeah,
Good morning, sir.
Principal
Sir, I joined.
Good morning, sir. Principal sir joined or not?
Joined, sir.
Venkatram gar joined or not?
Not yet, sir.
Okay.
Venkatram sir and Suman sir not yet joined.
Yeah,
sir.
they will join. Meanwhile, you please start, madam. Already delayed.
Yes,
Sorry
sir.
for the inconvenience, sir. All of you, please. Yeah, please start, madam.
Yes, sir. We are going to start.
Please start, madam. Hello.
Aruna ma'am,
Ma'am,
you can start, ma'am.
start the PPT, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It is there.
Good morning to all dignitaries, delegates, guests, and all the participants of today's event. We, Department of Computer Engineering from KL University, feel proud to conduct a national level online FDP on Internet of Things and artificial intelligence applications from June 1st to 6th. I consider it's a great honor to invite the most eminent personalities and backbones of our university. Today's chief guest, Professor R.R.L. Kantam Garu, Registrar, KL University.
Good morning to all.
R.R. Kantam Garu, he joined as a lecturer in statistics for PG students ANU through the regular session process in 1980. He got selected as a registrar in statistics in ANU through the regular session process in 1988. His effective and hard work inspired many people, and he was held there for a long time. He retired from university since after attaining age of super. He had various administrative positions. He is an active member of committees, all the seminars, workshops, conferences, etc. I would like, it is my honor and privilege to introduce the other dignitaries of our college. Dr. L.S.S. Reddy Garu, Vice Chancellor, Dr. N. Venkatram Garu, our Dean Academics, Dr. K. Subbarao Garu, Principal COE, Dr. Suman Garu, Deputy Registrar and HOD of ECE Department, Dr. M. Sivaganga Prasad Garu, HOD of Computer Engineering Department. I feel privileged to extend my invitation to the speakers of today, Dr. J. Ravikumar Garu and Suresh Babu Garu, and all dear participants present here. As we all know, light is a form and a symbol of Tej. Light meaning leads us from darkness to light. It's our tradition to light a lamp before starting any event or any auspicious occasion. I request all the dignitaries and participants to involve in the event of Jyoti Prajwala as a symbol of gaining wisdom and knowledge. Prayer is an action. It is the process of talking with God with energy. In order to active a process, Let's begin this FDP by seeking God's blessings. I request our student Kumari Lalita to lead us in prayer with a prayer song.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणाधीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Thank you, Lalita. Thank you very much. It's time to invite all the participants and dignitaries. I hand over this welcome speech to our M. Sivaganga Prasad Garu, HOD of Computer Department, to welcome all to this event.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Chief guest for today's inaugural function of a national level 1 week online faculty development program scheduled from today 1st June to 6th June 2020 on Internet of Things and Artificial Intelligence applications. Dr. RRL Kantam Garu, Registrar, Kale University. Guest of honors for today's function, Dean Academics, KLEF, Professor Venkatram Garu, our beloved principal, College of Engineering, Kale University, Professor K. Subbarao Garu, Deputy Registrar and Head of the Department, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Dr. M. Suman, participants who are attending from places all over India and abroad, press, electronic and print media, faculty and staff of our own department, Department of Computer Engineering, Kale University. Last but not least, my dear student organizers, a very good morning to one and all. On behalf of Faculty Development Program Committee of our department, Department of Computer Engineering, Kale University, a hearty welcome to all of you. It is my privilege to take this opportunity to share with you. Sir, we strongly feel that this online FDP is greatly honored with the presence of a great personality, and without him in this position, this FDP cannot secure such a great respect. He is none other than our Registrar, Dr. RRL Kantam Garu. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting our invitation in spite of our busy schedule. On behalf of our organizing committee, I'm extending our sincere thanks to our today's guest of honors, Dr. Venkatram Garu, Dean Academics, Kale University. We extend our sincere thanks to our beloved principal, Dr. Subbarao Garu, for constant encouragement. Whenever an ambiguity comes into the picture in the conduction of this FDP or other programs, whenever a critical situation occurred, that becomes quite simpler after the discussion with such a personality. He is none other than our Deputy Registrar, Dr. Suman. We convey our sincere thanks to you, sir. I am also extending my sincere thanks to all the speakers of our FDP, Dr. J. Ravikumar Garu, Associate Professor, NIT Warangal, Dr. Suresh Kumar Mujada, Assistant Chief Technical Officer, Multicultural Division, Central Marine Research Institute, Government of India, Mr. Ravi Kumar K, Senior Data Engineer, Arakil International School of Engineer, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Dr. Ram MV, DevOps Engineer, Equifax, United States of America, Mr. Vishnu Indukuri, Database Administrator, Equifax, United States of America, Dr. A. Kiran Kumar, Dr. Ramesh Kumar Majada, Srimati K. Krishnaveni, Mr. R. Bhupati of our own department, Kale University. I am very much thankful to all the speakers. Whenever we announce this particular faculty development program, there is a tremendous response from not only India, but also from participants from United States of America, Malaysia. At the outset, we have received around 2,800 registrations for this online faculty development program. I'm very happy about this, and we are facilitating for all the participants with YouTube live streaming. all of you please utilize this opportunity. The organizing committee inviting research scientists, academicians to present a different perspective and applications of this fascinating event. This FDP is not only a spectacular meeting to share information and knowledge about the theme of faculty development program, but also a pivotal help to build an effective platform for communication and cooperation among the participants in national and international wide. I strongly believe that my strength is my faculty. All the committees of this faculty, faculty development program has done an excellent job. In this regard, I'm congratulating all the organizers of students as well as the faculty of our own department. Really, they have done a very fantastic job for the grand success of this particular event. Once again, I thank you all. I hope this platform may help you a lot for your future endeavor. Thank you very much for your giving opportunity. Thank you one and all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your blessings. This is the time to hear to a eminent personality. I would like to request Dr. K. Subbarao Garu, Principal COE, to address the participants in this event.
Today's chief guest, Honorable Registrar KLF, Professor R.L. Kantam Garu, Head of the Department of Computer Engineering, Dr. Sivganga Prasad, all the dignitaries, other dignitaries, participants, and my colleagues. Good morning to all of you. I am very happy today on the occasion of this inauguration of 1 week national level online FDP on Internet of Things and Artificial Intelligence applications. This is a very important FDP related to computer engineering and electronics engineering because of the importance of the skills that are required to faculty and students in the present era. As you all know, data from IoT networks enables us to have better tracking, monitoring, prediction, management, and control of various systems in industries. And I congratulate the department for choosing the right FDP in the present situation to impart the required skills and knowledge to the faculty and students. I am very impressed with the group of eminent resource persons who are going to deliver the keynote address and lectures in this one week program. I am sure that every participant will be immensely benefited with this 1 week FDP. My special appreciation to all the coordinators and all the organizers involved in making this event to happen in our university. From the beginning, this is one of the universities which encourages a lot departments in conducting various events like faculty development programs, live webinars, guest lectures, pro talk with industry experts, and whatnot for the development of faculty and students. And I wish this 1 week program a great success. I thank the organizers and head of the department of ECM, Sivganga Prasad, for giving an opportunity to participate in this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. We feel honored to have with us our honorable chief guest, RRL Kantam Garu, Registrar KLF. I request him to say a few words and address the gathering.
Respected Principal Professor Subbarao Garu, Head of the Department, Dr. Sivganga Prasad, Madam Sridevi, co-host, other dignitaries, who have joined this inaugural function, and the distinguished resource persons that are drafted for this 6-day-long faculty development program titled Internet of Things and Artificial Intelligence Applications. And above all, the enthusiastic participants who have responded in a very large number, as quoted from the program coordinator, Mr. Vaddeswaram Prasad, other people who joined online in this inaugural function. A very good morning to all of you. In fact, as a non-technical academician throughout my career, all these words like Internet of Things and artificial intelligence, though they can matter to me. For the last 3 months, as the correspondent and registrar of this university, I have been noticing a number of mails received by the university and the responses that are being given by various people on the campus to join in various these online programs focusing the artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, Internet of Things, etc., etc. Clubbing all these things, Mr. Dr. Sivaganga Prasad has chosen a right focal theme to enrich academically the faculty of the campus as well as the academicians who are drawn from all parts of the globe for this FDP. I am sure that the resource persons drafted for this 6-day program will have an opportunity to impart their expertise to the greatest extent to all the participants of this program. And in turn, I am doubly sure that the participants will enrich their knowledge bank through the material that they receive in this program. It is indeed a great auspicious day today as the beginning of this program. I don't know whether there's a chance or choice, but Sivaganga Prasad has chosen the most auspicious day in lunar calendar. This is called Jyeshta Suddha Dasami, also called Ganga Dasami, which gives the clean knowledge of the Indian culture and heritage. And having that as the auspicious occasion, I hope the participants as well as the resource persons and other people who are joining this program will have the blessings of Almighty and the fullest academic enrichment that is drawn from this program. I once again express my thanks to Mr. Sivaganga Prasad and his team of workers for having given me this opportunity to share a few thoughts of mine on this auspicious occasion in the inaugural function of this faculty development program. Thank you, one and all. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your blessings. We faculty and students of KL University feel proud to be in this university because let's see the video related to our college and share these things to our eminent and our knowledge to others so that we can have a good look over the KL University.
With campuses in Vijayawada and in Hyderabad, the capital of startup state Telangana, brings 38 years of engineering excellence in shaping the complete student. KL University employs higher order teaching pedagogies, driven by globally renowned faculty. State-of-the-art research department with additional focus on industry-driven skilling have been paramount in attracting 500-plus MNCs to engage with KL, resulting in an impeccable track record of 100% placement over the last 14 years.
KL University, we concentrate on overall development of the student, along with development of the student.
The faculty at KL is made up of eminent faculty from premier institutions in India and across the globe. With more than 500 faculty holding PhDs and 550 more pursuing PhDs, KL leaves no stone unturned in edifying higher education. Academics at KL are divided between our faculty and a roster of acclaimed international and guest faculty. The usage of teaching pedagogies like flipped classroom, project-based learning, empirical learning, and deep and blended learning. Faculty at KL certify a holistic education for every student. Lab taken to class allows students to receive a more hands-on education, which leaves them with a deeper understanding of concepts and practices. Our fully flexible choice between credit system empowers the student to hold the reins of their education. Skilling is about adding another dimension and expertise to a student's arsenal. We keep our eyes on the future, while our feet firmly rooted in the present. In an exciting association with National Skill Development Council and engaging the best in the industry and domain experts, KL has introduced
Thank you, participants. Let's move on to the session without wasting. Our resource person is on the way. He is ready to give us his beautiful session and get enlightened with his. Let me go on to the Dr. Ravi Kumar Garu.
Hello, madam. Hello.
Yes, sir, audible.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir, joined. Very good. Sir, good morning, sir. Hearty welcome to you.
Yeah, fine, sir. Thank you, sir.
Just now we missed, you missed your voice in the inauguration. Anyway, you are joining right now. Please carry on, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, fine, sir.
Dr. Ravikumar sir was born in Toratur, Warangal, October 13th, 1982. He received his BE degree in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Usmania University, Hyderabad. MTech in Instrumentation and Control Systems from Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Technology. He worked as assistant professor in Vasavi College of Engineering from 2005 to 2006 for 1 year. And then he moved to Parasa Bharati, Doordarshan as an assistant engineer for 4 months. He is currently working as associate professor in ECE department in National Institute of Technology, Warangal since 2006. His research areas include control system design, signal processing, and bioimpressed algorithms. He published 30 international journal papers and 40 international conference papers, and all the publications were available in IEEE and Springer. He is guided 1 PhD and currently guiding 5 PhD scholars. He got rupees 36 lakhs worth project from Science Engineering Research Board, DST Government of India, and 35 lakh worth project from ICPS Division, DST Government of India. He is an associate editor of International Journal of VLSI Design Tools and Technology, associate editor of MECS, International Journal of Image, Graphics and Signal Processing. Here we are very lucky to have him, and we are well prepared to listen to him and get an information, as he is a member of UGDSC ECE Department, NIT Warangal, Member Department Academic Committee for Postgraduate and Research. He visited Cambridge University, Oxford University, and Harvard University, Boston, USA in 2010. He is all-rounder and visited universities in Australia in December 2014, AIT in 2017, and University of Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur 2017. He is student friendly and guiding 18 BTech and 6 MTech students of NIT Warangal to present research papers in international conference in India and abroad. Sir, we are very lucky to have you and waiting for you for your session. Thank you, sir.
So thank you, madam. Thank you very much for introducing.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Dr. J. Ravikumar, sir. Meanwhile, for a few seconds, Dr. M. Suman, sir, Deputy Registrar HOD EC has joined with us. May I welcome Dr. Suman, sir, to deliver address the gathering.
Welcome, Dr. Suman. On behalf of Department of Computer Engineering, we heartily welcome to you. Please join with us and speak a few words as per this. Thank you, sir.
Sir, thank you, sir. Is it audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I wish you all the best, sir. It's a good initiative from the Department of Computer Engineering. I heartily congratulate all the participants as well as the organizers, especially the head of the department, for taking the initiative and keeping this webinar of the FDP on live on YouTube and also. And I sincerely thank the resource person from NIT Warangal. Sir, you are most welcome to our department. Basically, I am from ECM, sir, from the same department, but now I am heading Electronics and Communication Engineering. So I welcome you for this FDP, sir. Thanks a lot, sir, for accepting our invitation. And I wish all the people the very best and learn the things and let us communicate the same to our students to enhance their knowledge, and further we'll come out with multiple projects and the research work, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks to Suganga Prasad Garu and all the organizers, and especially the Department of ECM. Thank you, sir. Thanks
Thank
a
you,
lot.
sir. Thank you very much. Sir, Ravikumar Garu, you carry on, please.
Thank you so much, sir. Ravi, sir, the session is handovering to you, sir.
Yeah. So thank you, madam. So thank you, sir, Shivaganga Prasad, sir. So we are meeting after a long time. Okay. So I thank you for giving me this opportunity to share a few things which I learned. So the moment you approached the topic like Yale University is organizing one FDP, and I'm very happy to hear like around 2,000 participants they registered across India and then a few other countries too. So I thank you, and I have chosen a topic, Internet of Things for real-time applications. So IoT and AI is what you kept the FDP. So it's my honor to give brief details of Internet of Things where we are using some of the used cases. And in particular, I'll be focusing on the IoT applications which I implemented at NIT Warangal. Okay, so I'll start like this. So I'll be just giving you the introduction of IoT and then the applications, used cases, and then I'll try to implement one of the IoT applications which is on Arduino based, very simple and very cheaper way of low cost, very low cost way of implementing IoT applications, and and then we will try to see like one of the plant which we made using IoT applications here in the other department. So I'll try to show and I'll move on. So as all of you know, each device want to be in a network. So starting from your cell phone, and you know what you are doing today with your cell phone. I know I am no need to explain. And people at Google is trying with driverless car. So there the car want to be in network, guided by the network, and using internet points near by near. So IoT, you can say machine to machine communication. Okay, so every device want to communicate, and for that we need internet, and we call it as Internet of Things. Okay. So, and then the other applications where you try to take, you want to be in, if you are moving from one place to the another place when you are traveling, so you want to access internet in your aeroplane itself. Okay, so these all comes under Internet of Things. So the device, machine to machine communication is what I can say the Internet of Things. So many applications are there. These days we are using this particular concept, Internet of Things, so that you might be having an idea. So here is one example which I am trying to show. So this is the boat which we try to implement simple IoT applications here in NIT. So we have our college fest called Technocean, which is South India's largest technical festival. So here we implemented this. This is voice controlled robot. Okay. So here this is simpler way of implementation of IoT. So the objective here is we want to control the movement of robot by speech. Okay, so if I give a command like move forward, means the robot has to move forward. Backward means the robot has to move backward. Similarly, taking turns right and left. So this is one board which is implemented here. You can see the video and try to identify the elements on which we implemented a simple IoT application. So here, the basic component in the robot is Arduino board. Okay, Arduino microcontroller, Atmega 328. Okay, so the input to the board is speech signal, but microcontroller can't understand the speech, right? So how we are bringing the Internet of Things, just watch the video.
ఏదో రోలర్ మూవ్ అవుతుంది అదేనా కంట్రోలర్ రాబోట్.
Yeah. So this is the simplest application. Generally, we come across in our regular, every college has technical fest. So robot competition is generally one of the event of any college. So this we designed long back, 2 years back, but I feel like, here you can see the simpler way of implementing your IoT is. So now here, if you try to see which way your IoT comes into picture here. So the basic processing unit here in the robot is Arduino board. Okay, Arduino Uno 16, right? And now you are giving, as you've seen in the video, you are giving your voice as a command. Okay, so the moment you say forward, then this processing, Arduino processing element has to be understood what exactly you pronounced. So then the moment you are giving your speech signal to your in your mobile phone, so the mobile phone, the microphone takes your speech, and mobile phone should have internet, and this is connected to internet through Google server, where the moment you say forward, so the forward is taken to the internet server of Google, and a API key equivalent of that particular word is taken from Google server through internet. And then once the API key is collected by an app. Okay, so this is one app which we developed. Okay, so the moment you here you have a command like speech. If I say forward,
command like speech forward.
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 So forward. So it recognizes like it is a word forward through an app. So we have to develop an app using MIT database, and then through this our microphone connects to the Google server through internet, and once the API key is received, then this device is connected to this robot. Okay, so the robot is also available with me. So this, the communication between these two happens through Bluetooth. Okay, so we have to pair the Bluetooth of our mobile phone to the Bluetooth of the robot through a Bluetooth module called HC05. So then the mobile through app, it transfers the API key command through the HC05 module, and from there, okay, so from there, and the microcontroller receives this key, and then it takes a decision like moving forward or backward, okay, or taking right or taking left. Okay, so this is how we can make machine to machine communication. Okay, so bringing IoT application, this could be short range, okay, for 10 meters, right? And later extended versions and all I'll be explaining. So if time permits, I'll completely give you about the execution of this and working module of this simple IoT module. Okay, so this is the one application where generally we come across and we can implement with simpler, this entire robot costing, which we made around 1200 rupees to 1300 rupees, where you can see exactly what happens and then all the concepts of IoT, here you can verify for short range communication like 10 meters range. So this is one application where you can command the robots. Then the another one is in process industries. So here, the moment it is you are using internet, okay, it can be through wired or wireless. So these days we are coming across, using of wireless technology. So now here, if you try to see a process industry, okay, so where labor or where a worker, a technician cannot move nearer to this particular point, then the temperature of this, you can monitor the entire conditions of this particular plant, like temperature, humidity, pressure, and you can transmit this through a Wi-Fi module where it is connected nearby. Okay, and from there you can get the data to your central location station, or you can transmit this to your head station, means wherever it is located. Okay, so here in process industry also uses Internet of Things widely. So advantages are there, so many advantages are there, like lower installation and maintenance cost and wear and tear free data transfer then the moment you say Wi-Fi. So we implemented one such kind of application in our lab. So this is what the existing plant in one of my department, chemical engineering department. So where the 3 tank system is available. So there would be no continuous liquid flow or water flow into this particular tank. Okay, so 2 tank system, or I consider only 1 tank system. So where you have this motor, the moment you switched on your motor, okay, so you can switch on this motor by using the computer. Okay, right. So the moment you switch on, then the water flows into this particular tank. Okay, and there is a continuous outflow rate, outflow of the liquid from this particular tank. Okay, and the height of the liquid has to be maintained constant. That is what the objective. So for that you have an actuator here located. So let me which we implemented this in our lab. I am just trying to take, the touch screen is not working, so I'm trying to take pointer. So now let us take, this is an actuator which opens and closes the valve. Okay. And if the liquid level, is 30 centimeter is what we try to maintain always. When there is a continuous inflow rate and when there is a continuous outflow rate, this into the tank. Okay. So objective is that. So now you design a PID controller which sits in your computer. So you will be designing your PID controller in this particular computational unit using MATLAB. Okay, and once you design MATLAB, then this PID controller sits in a microcontroller, right? So it sits in a microcontroller, and then the PID controller, based on the liquid height, it maintains the constant height. So here what we try to do is, so we want to eliminate this particular unit, means, this is completely wide connections. Okay, multiple wide connections here. So we want to implement this entire thing on mobile. So like I asked one of my students to switch on this particular entire unit from your mobile. Okay, from your mobile, right? And from this, okay, he can make it on and off, and he has to maintain, means, the objective is to maintain constant liquid height in this particular tankers. That is what the objective. So this is what we try to do. Okay, this is what we try to do. So let me show you the video. So here the objective is to maintain the set point to 30 centimeters. Okay, the set point to 30 centimeters, and then the measured value, the process value is also 30 centimeters here. Okay, so the PID controller is completely designed in the mobile, and you can observe, okay, the entire plant status in your mobile. So, but this is up to, okay, how that is implemented and all we can see. Okay, so just go through this, yeah. So, but here, yeah. So start and stop of the plant has to be done through the mobile, which earlier it is done through the computer. Okay. So then what we did here is, so this is what the original process flow diagram of the plant. So here, this is what your actuator, so this is the motor. Okay, so the motor on and off has to be done through the mobile. Okay, so it is connected through a microcontroller. Okay, one Arduino microcontroller. Okay, and the real process plants, you can use the sensor and can measure the, so here, this DPM, I mean differential pressure meter sensor, measures the liquid level, and then the output of this is a voltage, and we convert that into current, 4 to 20 milliamperes into a loop, and then we connect it to the Arduino board. Okay, so then the command, the Bluetooth module. Okay, and then
Sir,
we hello.
Ravi sir, sorry to disturb you. Please share the screen, sir. It has been stuck somewhere. Once again, please share the screen.
Okay, madam. Hello.
Sir.
Madam, can you see? I'm trying to share the screen.
Okay.
Host disabled participant screen sharing.
Sir. Sagar sir.
He's trying to share the
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, give the co-host to Ravi Kumar sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Sir, now try, sir.
Sir, now is okay.
Yeah. Okay, madam, can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Is it all right up to now? Have you seen the video which we have implemented a simple IoT application in our lab?
Yes, sir. All that is fine, sir.
Fine. Yeah. So then what we have done is we implemented this IoT using a simple Bluetooth module, and the specifications of the tanks are like this. The tank which we have taken. So I'll come back to this a little later. So then what we have done is, so this completely wired connections, we try to minimize it by using wireless and through internet. Okay, so we added up one Bluetooth module here. Okay, and then here, and so we and this Bluetooth module can communicate with the mobile. Okay, so then the command which we give it through, as you have seen in the video, so start command or stop command. So based on that, a relay is connected to the motor supply, and on and off command. So the app which we developed using on our own, in which it gives a command to the relay, making on and off of the motor, and could able to implement a simple IoT application for 10 meters range. If it is available similar kind of thing, so then we tried for and then we got succeed. Like the lab in charge of this particular lab in chemical engineering department, he was there as a visiting faculty in one of European country, Portugal. So he want to control this particular plant from that particular state. Okay, so then we tried implementing this by replacing Arduino, means Bluetooth module, using RPi board. Okay, Raspberry Pi board, by using the protocol which is of MQTT protocol implementing, and then implementing simple IoT so that the data can go to that particular person. So through internet, he can monitor his plant wherever he is. So that is what one of the advantages of Internet of Things. Okay, so this we tried of implementing because Internet of Things is not new now. So we started learning of IoT and implementing for our real-time applications. Okay, whatever the resources available here. And this is the second task or the second IoT applications which we did. This is all right. So possible, I'll try to show you the things. So this is one of the applications by using Internet of Things is what we have seen or done here in the NIT. And nowadays, not only IoT, the device or which we call it as M2M communication. Your device through sensors connects data and through internet, it sends to the database or server where you can run your machine learning. So now we have to see the field like Internet of Things plus machine learning and big data analysis. This entire thing is a computational complex. So then the recent COVID-19 pandemic, you have seen how it created. Okay, so right. So now let us take this particular video where you have the concepts of this sensor. Okay, sensor, IoT and machine learning. Okay, entire thing, how it is clubbed and used for a real-time application as. So here, this is what one of the applications. Okay. Okay. So here, this is one of the applications where the combinations of your IoT, machine learning, and big data analysis comes into picture. And really, China has seen the advantage of this. So this is one more application where your each camera collects the data of the face recognition as you have seen in the video. Okay. Okay. And yeah. So this face recognition, this entire data collected and then it is passed on to the server, and where your machine learning algorithm is running for, face identification, and then you can track a COVID patient, the coronavirus patient, how he is moving throughout his places, and you can track how many people he interacted, and you can trace the people who are having this particular disease. This is one more application. And I think all of you have seen these days, this video is also in a viral where in a biomedical application, you are using Internet of Things, this device, this simple robot, which in the entry of your hospital, which scans you and your data is transmitted to another machine to the doctor. So I think you have seen this. So this is a small video. You can see where you can find the application. So here the sensor is the camera, which collects the data and sends to the next using an internet. Yeah, so this is one more application of Internet of Things. So robot 1, robot 2, during this critical time, okay, so each device it communicates and then your data is passed from one place to the another place, and then how doctor, to uses this through telemedicine. So where you can find the applications of IoTs. Okay, so these are the applications of the used cases of Internet of Things, which we find in our real life. Okay, so now another 10-20 minutes, and now let me show you how we implemented this IoT so that you can implement on Arduino architecture especially. Okay, so you can try for similarly on Raspberry Pi or your Jetson Nano board if you are doing your image processing. Okay, so different ways of implementation. Platform can be different. So basically, we have seen 3 to 4 applications, and then I forgot here. One more application I have seen when I visited University of Malaysia in Kuala Lumpur campus. They had an 5G communication lab. So they had a project with Ericsson, and Ericsson decided to save one particular plant, which is of which you can see on the sea bank. Okay, nearer to the sea, so you can see this particular plant, and this plant is dying out. Okay, so then they want to save these plants, so they have planted n number of plants on the coastal area of the sea. And now the task given to the university to monitor the health conditions of those particular plants, a huge area. So then what they have done is each plant, when they are planted, they inserted one moisture sensor there for each plant. And if watering the moisture is not, means the the water is not there, then the pumping has to be takes place. So the humidity and then the entire climate conditions through sensors, they will connect it to the nearby station. Okay, where you are using 5G communication, so they designed their own 5G antenna over there. So these plants through sensors can, these sensors can send information to the nearby communication, which is a 5G antenna. And this 5G antenna collects all the entire information about the plants. And this is going to be transmitted to the university central station through internet. Okay, so this is also one of the application which I have seen there, which they have taken it as a project, and then they are entirely monitoring those plants. So one particular species, they are protecting and using technology of 5G communication plus Internet of Things, using these technologies to save one particular species. So that is one more application. So these are the used applications for our real-time applications, where you are using Internet of Things. Similarly, you can talk about your smart house. Okay, then your smart grid for electrical people. Okay, so n number of applications. Now you can go through. So now I'll just give you a demonstration where exactly we implemented one IoT applications here that is of short range communications only around 10 meters. So the basic board which we used for this IoT implementation is Arduino Uno, which is of very low cost. You can get it for 250 to 350 rupees based on the availability. And now, so now you know what is the Arduino environment. So it is an hardware, and then the programming environment, and then the implementing one particular application as. So now, if you try to see this robot, okay. So now I have to implement this particular application, okay. So now you are writing your program, entire program. The sequence is what I explained. So moving forward is what the command you are giving. So this through your mobile app collects an API key, and as a programmer you are writing your program here in embedded C, okay. And then how this device understands your high-level languages. So then the sequence, here is like this. Okay. So here, in the moment you press a compilation button in your Arduino IDE, it is getting converted into binary language, assembly level languages. So then once it is done compiling, then you are using this button. So here, this is a click button kind of thing. So you can see the environment of Arduino. Okay, so this is what the compilation, and then this is what uploading the assembly language code or the machine level code. So this is what Arduino IDE which you are writing your program, and then the moment you say the upload, so then using, okay, so this particular hardware, so dumps the code into your microcontroller. This entire thing comes with 350 rupees. That's why we prefer Arduino board. Okay, so then now here, how this how these two wheels are connected to the microcontroller means you should know about the connections, right? So this is what the Arduino architecture. So where you have the pins, like here, if you see, okay, here if you see, so pin number, here, here you have digital IO pins of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay, and of 13. So these are the digital IO pins, input output pins, which you can connect your IO devices through the microcontroller. And these are the analog input pins. Okay, these are the analog input pins. So here in my objective, I'll be focusing on the application which I have chosen. So here a robot has to be designed. So two wheels is what I am connecting. Movement of these wheels is done through motor. Okay, so two motors are what I am trying to connect. So two motors has two wires, and then two means four wires. Four wires has to be connected to this particular board. So then you can connect that using any one of these pins, starting from 2 to 12. Okay, right? So this is in inbuilt. So this is what I'm not trying. So this is what the hardware and here this is what the Bluetooth module. Okay, so this is what the Bluetooth module, which is paired up with your Bluetooth module of your mobile phone, and movement of this can be done through wireless. Okay, so then now here this is one wheel, and here it is another wheel. So these two wheels through motor has to be connected to your microcontroller, which is placed here. Okay, so how it is done? Because the implementing of this, if I want to show you the code, then you have to understand the hardware. Okay, so the movement of the robot can be made in these directions, making forward, backward. So then this motor has to move forward, and this motor has to move forward, and for backward, this is backward. Making right turn, it should it should soft then again in different types. Okay, so then if you want to stop the robot, so this motor should be off, and then this motor should be given a command of off 0 0. Right. So right movement means you can stop this, and then moving this motor forward, it can take right turn. Okay. So these are the different motions, and this is what the simple working of the DC motor. Okay. Okay, this is available in internet. You can try to see. These are the connections of the motor which are coming out. So one DC motor, when you try to consider, so this is one, this is another wire connection. Similarly, if I take two motors, so then 4 wide connections has to be connected. So now if I give here plus means 1, which is of 5 volts, okay, which is of 5 volts, and if I give it here on 0, so then it started moving in one direction. So if I give here, 0, and then if I give it here, then the motor will be moving anti-clockwise direction. So moving forward means I have to give 1 0, and then moving backward means I have to give 0 1. So similarly, I have two motors. So I have to give for forward motion 1 0 and 1 0 command, and moving backward 0 1. Okay, 0 1 and 0 1. And if I want to stop the motor, so then I will be giving a command 0 0 and 0 0. Okay, so this is what the basic hardware connection. Okay, and we use pulse width modulation. So this this can be dealt later. Okay, so then you have inbuilt PWM pins, and now the objective here is this is what your microcontroller. Okay, and here are your two motors, which is used to make the robot forward. Okay, so two wires coming out of this. Okay, so this is one motor. So two wires of this, right? So now we cannot connect the motor directly to the pins of microcontroller. As we know, it draws, the motor for excitation draws huge current. The moment it draws huge current, then the pins of the microcontroller are getting worn out. Right. So then we will be using here a bridge circuit, right? The motor driver IC, which is of 293. Okay, 293 ICS. Okay, right? So the port pins which I have shown you on the microcontroller, 2 pins would be anything from pin number 2 to pin number 13. Okay, connected through this particular driver IC, so that the current, which is a 40 milliamperes current, can be boosted up, so that the excitation of these particular fields happens, and the motors can run. So then we will be using this particular L293, the Texas made IC. Okay, right. So then this is of 16 pin IC. Okay, 16 pin IC. You can take this IC and then you can go ahead, or otherwise in, okay, so in so this is the second pin of your microcontroller and third pin of microcontroller. And the connection of this is what, simple programming. I'm trying to demonstrate in 10 to 15 minutes, which is available to me, how to implement a simpler IoT application. And the coding is so easy. And then you can also think of implementing simpler IoT applications in your labs. Okay, so this is what a simple L293. So then just give concentration or focus, right? How it is done and all. Okay, so now here, this is what the L293 is what we need. So this is what the motor connections is what the way we connect here. So 14 pin. This is a simpler connection. Two motors you can connect. You can drive. This particular IC can drive the two motors, okay, which provides buffer and then current amplification. So here now, if you try to see, this is input. From where your microcontroller you are connecting. And this is what the input for this particular motor. So this is 1 and 0 the moment you give here. The 1 and 0 is what when you try to give here. So now you just try to understand the connection of this. This is what a pin called enable, which connected to VCC. Okay, VCC, yeah, this is what the connection is. So the moment you give here VCC, and the moment here on the second pin. So now let us take, second pin. This is what I explained. Second pin and seventh pin, both are connected to the microcontroller pins. Okay, so here you may be connecting here pin number 2 and 3 on your microcontroller. So this 2 and 3 from the microcontroller you will be connecting to driver IC pin number 2 and pin number 7. Okay, so the moment you connected here, so then it is connected to VCC 5 volts. The moment it is connected to 5 volts, this is a buffer cum amplifier. So whatever the command you give here on pin number 7 and then pin number 2. So now if I am giving here 1 and then 0, so then this 1 is passed through because this is a buffer. So 1 is connected here. So here it is connected 1. So here you have a connection 1. Right, and similarly this is connected to 0. So anyhow this is enabled, this is connected to 0, then motor will be moving or turning in one direction. And if I give here in a reverse direction like 1 here and 0, then motor rotates in other direction. Okay, just a second. Right, so the motor rotates in the other direction. So this is a simpler connection. These steps I know why I'm explaining. I will try to show you the code which we implemented, the same video which I have shown. Right, so this is what simple motor connections which we did through L293D IC, and this is available in Amazon, 200 rupees motor driver. So you can connect this, right? And then after this, so this is what the simpler connection, okay, so which we make through L293 driver, so you can easily identify. So this is what the microcontroller, this is what the L293D through which the two motors are getting connected, right? And now the next one is the Bluetooth module. Okay, so the Bluetooth module has 4 connections, right? So 2 power supply connections and 1 transmit and receive. Okay, 1 transmit and receive, and this transmit and receive you can connect it to the microcontroller pins here as we have seen. Yeah, so the microcontroller pin number 2 and pin number 3 here, if you try to see here, 0 pin and the first pin are transmit and receive. Okay, transmit and receive. So the transmitted from the Bluetooth module, so TX of this should be connected to the receiver of this, and the transmitted part from the microcontroller should be connected to the receiver of the Bluetooth module. This is the simpler connection. So this is how we connected Bluetooth module to, right? So now if you let us try to see. So this is what this simpler connection. And now if you try to take the app. So the next step is to develop a mobile app, right? So this mobile app you can try to develop by using MIT App Inventor. Okay, so MIT App Inventor. So you can create your own apps. So a number of tutorials are available. So you can make your own app, right? And then we designed two apps here, for one for robot and another one for the plant, which I have shown. So that is the other way of implementing PID complete PID controllers. So this is what the app which we designed. So here you have Bluetooth. So then this Bluetooth, you can, by pressing this button, you can pair up. It scans, your mobile scans nearby Bluetooth modules, and once it is connected, then it can say like it is paired. So here, once the pairing is done, okay, once the pairing is done, then you have a speech, speech kind of module. So where you can give your speech signal like forward or backward. Okay, I have, as I gave you demo in the beginning.
Do you have any speech? No speech kind of module. You can give your speech signal like forward or backward. Okay, I have, as I gave you demo in the beginning.
Forward.
Forward.
It recognizes. Backward.
Backward.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So this this uses, this mobile app uses internet of your mobile and connects to the Google server. Okay, so this is what the simpler implementation. This is what the code. Okay, this is what the code for implementing this. So here I have two motors as I explained. So pin 5 and 6. Okay, so this pin 5 and 6 are connected to the left motor, and 7 and 8 are connected to the right motor. Okay, so here initially in the beginning you have to do initialization. So you are making both all the pins to the output pins on which you can send the command. Okay, so now you are checking on the serial module. Okay, serial pin of your microcontroller. If it is available, that means it is any command by any other, which is a valid command or not, you give a delay and again you check. So once you find a command or API key kind of thing on your receiver of your the 0 and first pin of your microcontroller, which I have shown you here. Okay, so here, okay, so the microcontroller, when you see this, then based on the command, if it is left equivalent of API key or right or far, now if you see the forward, see here 6 and 7 are high. That means 5 and 6 are connected low and high, as I said, 1 and 0, and 7 and 8 are connected 1 and 0. So then your motor moving forward direction. So the key here is through this Arduino. That's a simpler way of programming. So if it is forward equivalent of API key, if it is received, the command equivalent is 1, 0 and 5 and 6, and 7 and 8 are 1 and 0, right? So then the motor will be moving forward, and coming to the backward, see here, this is the reverse, high and low, low and high, and coming to the stop, 0, 0, 0, 0. Right, and similarly, moving right or low, now you can take a simpler visualization and can make easily. So this is what a simple piece of code of 12 to 13 line where we implemented on a simpler IoT. So I think you would have understood the logic in whatever we have done. So we just initialize the pins, right, as an output, and then we are reading the receiver pin of the Arduino microcontroller. If I find a key of forward or backward, then the command which is written in the program of 1 and 0 corresponding, your motor will move. Right. So this is the simpler command which we have written, and once it is done, okay, once it is done, and the demo is also available, but I think in a video whether you are doing clearly you have seen or not. Okay, so then the output, you have seen in the beginning of the video, right? So this is what the simpler IoT application is, what we created, which we have shown a simpler piece of program, right? So right, so this is what your Arduino, and this is what here needed by one a Bluetooth module, and these are the motors and wheels, and it takes a simpler command. Okay, right? So we can, you have seen what we have, what I gave you in the beginning, right? The command forward means, it is moving forward. A simpler, basic basic IoT implementation which we have done in our particular lab, right? So this is one application which where you can learn about the IoT. So this is the another application. Okay, and then here also we implemented this for the process plant which I have shown, and we developed our own Android app for PID controller. Okay, so PID controller, and then completely KP, KD, KI values, the PID controller. I think you have studied little bit controls, right? So then KP, KD, KI values, which we implemented this. And this I presented in one of the conferences in BITS Dubai, and the proceedings are available in Springer, right? So then this is how the app we can develop. So you can see the set point of 30 centimeters, and then the processed value, and the manipulated value means the actuator command which we can give. How many liters per hour is what has to be transmitted. Means it has to be released into the tank. So stop button and stop button. And so this is what the process plant which I have taken off first order, right? So then we implemented different controllers, and okay, different controllers, and so the result, this is what the result which you can see. So we have plotted through MATLAB, okay, this, and then the rise time and the settling time and steady state error, and all these things, for using IMC method and direct synthesis method, we got through simulation, and this is what we have seen. And the data which is collected on mobile phone, we send it to Excel sheet, and we plotted the real-time plant statistics, like the height of the liquid, once the command is given, how it is moving, okay, is what we have seen. Okay, and okay, and so this is for real-time responses which we have planted, and this is what the controller performance, and this is with an disturbance addition. We added disturbance. 30 centimeters is what the required level, and we added the disturbance into it. So then it is raised to 35 centimeters. So now then the actuator has to stop sending water into it. So PID controller which is implemented on Arduino and controlled through your mobile. So maintenance is to 30. So earlier it was 30. Okay. So then even in the presence of disturbance also, the controller which is implemented on your Arduino board can easily monitor through your mobile. Okay, so then you can send the data continuously of your mobile, okay, to your computer, okay, on an Excel sheet, and you can plot the statistics of the real plant like this. How the liquid flows through of different it is not constant. You can see little bit oscillations on the tank. So those oscillations are seen here, Okay, and with disturbances also, the controller is, working well. So these are the two applications where we implemented simpler IoT using Arduino board and Bluetooth module. And we implemented, one of my scholar, he is working on industrial IoT, implementing the same thing using Arduino, Raspberry Pi board. Okay, so these are the things which we have seen. And so whenever there is an opportunity, you please visit NIT Warangal. And it is, NIT Warangal is considered to be one of the best engineering colleges in India, ranked in top 2025 NIRF ranking. And nearby you can see, it is a historical, Warangal is a historical place where you can see the Ramappa temple, which is greatest in architecture point of view. Second, south, first is Hampi, and the second architectural point of view, the very good temple, second good temple in South India is Ramappa. Here you can see, you can see the technology which is long back in 1200 AD itself. They made the bricks which are used on the rooftop of the temple, which are of lightweight, which can float on water. The bricks which can float on water. That technology is long back. So Warangal has a technical technical relationship. So the moment you come here, you can visit at any time. So if you have any questions, I can take up questions now. On this, the lecture which I gave up to now, or IoT implementation, if you have any questions and all, you can ask me. So what I gave up to now is, okay, a little bit, the use cases of real-time IoT. IoT is a buzzword which we are listening from last 2 to 3 years, but we can feel like, we can get applications out of this particular technology, and then we engineers of, computer or electrical and electronics engineers, we can get advantage of these particular technologies. So if you have any questions, I can take up now.
Sir, yes, a few participants in attendees room, they had raised their hand. I am allowing them for pose the questions, sir.
Yeah.
Sohail Khan, sir, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question, sir. Sohail Khan, sir. Dr. Sohail Khan, are you there? Dr. Sohail Khan, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question, sir. Shabana, Muhammad Shabana. Muhammad Shabana, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question.
Sridevi madam, one question is there for the sir.
Ma'am,
can we use this IoT in telemedicine application? Asked by Srinath Basu, sir.
Yes, obviously. So we can use, I have shown you one of the application, no? Okay, so no, see IoT, you can take like this. From sensors, you collect data, okay, and you process it and transmit it to the place through internet. Example, your primary healthcare centers can take X-ray of a patient, okay, and you can use a little bit image processing, like, lossy or without loss, if you can transmit the same X-ray to the doctor, who is available nearby mandal or district headquarters. We can scan, or in then capital where he is sitting, you can see, and then you can use. This entire thing comes in telemedicine only.
Yes, sir.
You can use. We can use.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, one more question. Which tool is used to develop Arduino board app, and where I can download it?
Yeah. So here I have shown you one of the slides where you can see the details of, MIT App Inventor. So this So, madam, yeah, this is what the website MIT App Inventor. If you just type in Google, so there you can find this, and then you can develop your own app for your application. So, MIT App Inventor is the answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Dr. Deepa Tilak, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question. Dr. Deepa Tilak. Dr. Deepa Tilak, are you there? You can unmute yourself, ma'am. Sridhar Garu, you can unmute yourself. Aditi Nayak, you can unmute yourself. Participants, you can post the question here in chat box also.
Yeah, Sanjay Kumar is asking, is there Arduino IDE also available? Yes, sir, you can freely download this from Arduino website.
Sir, one more question is there, Suthar P. Is there any possibilities to manage home appliances without internet?
So we are calling it as Internet of Things now. So without internet, how do you connect one device to another device?
Yes, sir. Any other queries, participants? Sanjay Kumar Garu, one more question. From where we will get all these controller and IC?
Sir, the controller here is what we implemented. We implemented on Arduino board, sir. So it is a digital controller. So this is on Arduino microcontroller itself. And the IC you can purchase it from Amazon, sir. Everything is available on Amazon.
Sir, one more question. Please suggest an online platform to learn MIT App Inventor.
So this should be on your own, sir. It should be by practice only. Few videos are available in YouTube. Okay, so this we have to, because remote control robot, there are so many. The direct app you can download from your Google, your mobile itself, sir. Your mobile, what we say, where we download our apps. Okay, Play Store, yeah. So from Play Store you can download mobile control, but the moment we switch it on to PID controller, there is no such app available, sir. Okay, so which is readily where PID controller is available. So then what we did is the communication has to happen device to device, step by step. So the entire sequence you have to understand, and you have to develop your own app, sir.
One more question. Sir, please tell how to connect Ethernet shield to Arduino board.
Ethernet shield to Arduino board.
Yes, sir.
I didn't get, madam, exactly.
Shivshankar, sir, you can ask the question directly, sir, so that sir, now Shivshankar Verma Garu, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question, sir.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, a very informative session, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
So thank you, sir.
Sir, I had a doubt, sir. Actually, I'm working with Node MCU, sir.
Okay.
Node MCU, the main drawback is, sir, we had only one analog pin, sir.
Yeah.
That's the main problem, sir. But I don't know how to connect the Wi-Fi or Ethernet shield Wi-Fi to Arduino board, sir. That is my doubt, sir. To implement IoT projects, I am using this Node MCU, sir. But the main disadvantage is with one analog pin. If I want to connect 2 or more analog sensors, then how can I overcome that problem, sir?
A very good question, sir. Actually, the same problem we also faced. The moment I started implementing IoT, where this is for 10 meters range only, sir. But if you want to access your plant status anywhere, so then we started implementing Raspberry Pi board, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
which is of Node MCU.
Okay,
But
sir.
there are no analog pins, sir, for this Raspberry Pi board.
Yes, sir.
Then what we did is we connected our sensors to the Arduino, where you have 6 analog. That is what the advantage of Arduino board, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 6 analog pins are there, and then from there we have taken digital output of digitized output of from Arduino, and we gave it to Raspberry Pi board, sir. Okay.
Sir.
So
Okay,
that is how we made the completely wireless from where anywhere you can connect it, because you have onboard Wi-Fi on your Raspberry Pi. Similarly with your Node MCU also, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you can connect it through Arduino. That is what the answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you,
sir.
Sir, we are getting questions from YouTube live chat also. There is a question from Anok B. Is IoT useful to detect online fraud like credit card and debit card?
Yeah, that comes under the other area, like data analysis, madam. Big data analysis. So once you get the data and available with server, you can write, you can take it as this way, IoT plus machine learning kind of thing. Okay, so you have to use certain machine learning algorithms there to detect. So IoT is just, to interface.
Okay, okay. One more question, sir, from MN Rao Garu. Sir, Arduino or Raspberry Pi, which one is most effective?
Here, as first of all, engineer means who gives the solution most economical with the cheaper cost. Okay, lower cost, who gives the solution. Arduino is available for 350 rupees. And Raspberry Pi available for, I think 3,500 to 4,500. Now, there are advantages and disadvantages. The moment I go through Arduino, and then there are certain other versions of Arduino too, where you can make at least 1 kilometer range. Okay, so it completely depends upon your application is the answer, sir. Okay, Raspberry Pi, you can use the onboard Wi-Fi module, and similar Wi-Fi module is available with one more board. The board is where you have inbuilt, which is a 1 kilometers to 2 kilometers range Wi-Fi. Okay, so there you can use it as nodes, sir. But coming to the which one is effective means that depends upon your application, sir. If money is available, then you can go higher end boards, sir. No problem.
Okay, sir. One more question. Can we integrate Arduino with the MATLAB?
Yes, we can integrate. Okay, there are so many, videos are available, sir. And a few people, they are doing that way also. And the research papers are also available in this direction.
Yes, sir. One more question. How we can connect, sir, how we can connect more than 100 sensors?
More than 100 sensors. You have to see, sir. I too don't have, because I never used. Okay, so it has to be seen, sir. Or otherwise, answer can be given for right now moment, in the sense, like we studied this in microprocessor, microcontroller kind of thing. 8255, sir. 8255, we can connect 24 IOs. But you can use master slave kind of thing, and you can use 64 devices, right? So exactly to say, I'm not sure, sir, which can be used more than 100 because I never come across. So 1 or 2 or mostly 5 to 6 sensors only I'm using, sir. Sorry for that.
Okay, sir. One more question. It's the connection of the previous one. Any peer-to-peer network can be used instead of internet. The same question Sudhakar garu posted previously.
Answer is no, economical way only, sir. You have to think economical way. Madam, I have some other meeting. Can I leave? Because I am getting calls from.
Yes, sir. We'll have a vote of thanks by our HOD, sir. Sir, 1 second. All the participants, you can pose the questions and we'll forward that same to Ravikumar Garu, and he'll address all the answers, and again we'll get back to you along with the answers.
My mail ID is ravikumar@nitw.ac.in, and you can view my profile also. The entire details are available.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ravikumar. Really, I'm very happy to see you like this after a long time. I have a long association with Dr. Ravikumar. Whenever I proposed a particular activity, or whenever I proposed or I requested as a resource person such a kind of FDPs or a conferences, I never listen a word from him. No, it's not possible right now like that. I never listen. He's he's really a kind heart, and he's so flexible, and he's really love such a kind of activities to deliver. Even he has a busy schedule. Definitely, I know he's a very much busy person right now. Even in spite of his busy schedule, he has to create such a slot for us always. Even right now, he's the regional coordinator for E&ICT Academy, Warangal. I know him long back, and through him, I conducted several E&ICT faculty development programs. It is in a wonderful way, and through him, a beautiful, eminent resource persons are comes into the picture to deliver. There is no doubt at all. Under his leadership, this E&ICT Academy of Regional area can analyze in future in beautiful way. And recently, I had discussed with him about this pandemic corona situation, how we can conduct such a kind of E&ICT Academy activities and all through this one. He has given a lot of wonderful solutions for that. Definitely, we'll be in touch with him. After becoming a coordinator for E&ICT Academy right now, even we applied for any proposal. Within no time, we got acceptance. Such a kind of versatile personality is with us. Really, we are fortunate, sir. On behalf of Department of Computer Engineering, once again, I'm extending my sincere thanks to you, sir. Really, we are happy to you, and we'll be in touch with you, sir. And through this platform, I'm conveying my sincere thanks to all the participants. And dear participants, you please feel free to discuss with our coordinators whenever it is and whatever it is. Definitely our people, our faculty members are really, since last 10 days, they are working hard for this particular program, and they are so committed to serve you. I am really proud, and I am very much thankful to you, sir. Dr. Ravikumar, thank you once again. I'll meet you, sir. I will meet you. Thank you.
I wish to have a long association with you. Thank you very much, sir.
And Sridhar ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Can you throw some light on the next slot when it is, and who is the research person?
Yes, sir. Aruna madam is going to address that, sir.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir.
I thank all the participants. This is the end of the first session. And next session starts by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 to 4. And our resource person is Suresh Kumar Garu, Dr. Suresh Kumar Garu. He is going to share his ideas with us. Let us not miss that session also. because it is related to ECM department, and more knowledge we can gain from that. And I wish all the best for all the participants, and see you in the next session at 2 o'clock, 2 to 4. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. In the evening session, our Dean R&D, Dr. K.L. Narayan Garu, Associate Dean R&D, Academic Research, Dr. BTP Madhav, and JKP Singh is also going to be join with us. Thank you very much. And the evening session, it's really a very useful and research-oriented talk. I think all of you please be there for 2 o'clock sharp. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
There is an announcement for all the participants. So already we had posted the feedback link and come attendance link in both Zoom chat group, and the same has been posted in YouTube live chat also. Please fill the feedback. Thank you so much.
Shall we wind up now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Madam, shall I close the meeting? Sridevi, ma'am?
Sir, you can stop this.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.